And just like that, we reached day 77, the day we had promised to discuss things with Sirei. This was the day that will decide our future going forward. I made my way to the war room.
Oh.
Alright, good, everyone is here.
Hooray!
Well then, let me just contact the Tokyo Resident Complex so humanity can show you their warmest support. Knock it up, man. We don't need to hear all that again. Understood. Sorry. So have you all made your decision? Are you ready to tell me?
Huh?
I get how you feel, but you need to figure this out. The enemy won't stay quiet forever.
Hey!
Before we get to that, where's Xian?
I'm right here.
Xian flickered into view, still looking weak and worn out.
Ah,
How are you feeling?
oh.
Thanks to Sirei, I'm okay. I should be able to last through this conversation at any rate. That's good to hear.
Aha!
Oh, and one more thing before we get to the main event.
Oh.
If you guys decided to abandon humanity, you should probably destroy me. What? Why, I just finished fixing you.
Hey!
I've told you, haven't I? This mission's success is everything to me. If you refuse to fight, I'll use any means necessary to make you change your mind. So you should take me out before I get the chance to.
Ugh.
Thanks for the warning. I guess, but what about the bombs? Just take him out in one hit, like I was going to. You will still die, but you'll come right back afterwards. Then we will just have to bust up the defense room to stop the final assault, right? Yeah, that will save all the people on this planet. But we would also be leaving everyone on the satellite to die. And Xian would... Don't worry about me. If we do stop the final assault, what then? We'll have to make a new life for ourselves on this planet. Of course, we'll constantly be on the run from Weshness and the other futurans. I spent plenty of time on the run back in the complex, although I guess none of that was actually real, was it? Takumi, remember what I told you yesterday? I want you to make the choice that's right for you. Right, I know. For some reason, I found myself thinking about when I first met Xian. I had no idea who or what he was back then. I just saw something I didn't understand and was afraid of it. But it was thanks to him that I was able to travel back in time and redo these 100 days of war. It was thanks to him that I was here now. That was true in more ways than one. Xian had saved our lives time and time again. That's why it hurt so much that we couldn't return the favor. No matter what choice we made, there was no saving him. How are we gonna decide this anyway? I'm getting tired of just standing around thinking about it. Discussing it further won't get us anywhere. Our viewpoints are just too different. Even if we can't come to an anonymous decision, there's still one way we can settle this. What's that? We'll leave it up to our team leader. If we all agree to stand by his decision, no one will be able to complain. Me? You can't put all the responsibility onto Takumi again. I don't know, I have thought about it a ton and I'm pretty sure I can't decide anything on my own. I think so too. If it's Takumi, I know I can trust him. Same here, I'm happy to leave the whole abominable business in your hands. What do you think, Takumi? It's fine, I came back to change things, to take the future into my own hands. If you're all okay with it, I'll do the same thing this time as well. Then I'm on board too. I will follow your lead. You sure about that, Nozomi? Unlike the rest of us, you are an actual Earthling human. I'm also part of this team. Whatever you choose, I'll stand by you until the very end. We are all agreed then. You got this, Takumi.
There's one last thing I'd like you to bear in mind. Your memories of your time on Earth are all fictitious. There's no denying that. But those memories of the Tokyo residential complex and its people are based in reality. They're good folks who just want to live their lives. Remember those people. They're powerless, and you're the only ones who can help them.
Oh my god, too much pressure.
The choice is yours. But I want you to save humanity. Because, in spite of everything, They are your people.
Now I'm feeling sorry. I took another look around the room. No one spoke, but everyone looked back at me with different expressions. Fear, pain, sadness, loathing, confusion, rage, despair, but that wasn't all. There was also hope, affection, and determination. Kill the futurians or let the humans die. None of us wanted to be responsible for death on such a widespread scale. All the same, it had to be done. One side had to be sacrificed so the other could live. All I can do is press forward and trust in my decision. Here we go. Humanity, you are on your own now. Humanity played us all for fools. They implanted fake memories and made us massacre this planet's people. They kept us in dark and used us like weapons, making sure to keep their own hands clean. What humanity is doing is evil. And I refuse to continue fighting on their behalf. You're sure about this, Takumi? Yeah, I'm done with meaningless killing. It's time we graduate from being humanity's puppets. Sounds good to me. I'm behind you all the way, Takumi. This might mean the end for humanity, but karma is a bitchy, right? You know, I still dream of my family sometimes, but those memories are all fake. I can't forgive them for messing with my mind like that. I'm sure the humans had their reasons, but the way this whole thing went down, it makes me sick. And I'm fed up. I'm done being a cog in their war machine. I agree, Kako and I have suffered too much already. Using us like disposable weapons is unacceptable any way you cut it. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm with you guys. What about you, Nozomi? Are you okay with betraying your kind? Yeah, I am sticking with you. I am just as angry at humanity as you are.
Yeah.
So that's your decision. Yes, we won't submit ourselves to humans any longer. This was our choice to make, the first real choice we had made in our entire lives. We had decided to trust our own judgment, even if it meant turning our backs on the humans on the artificial satellite. I guess that's that then. I'll respect your decision. After all, continuing this war against you will be impossible. The project to transplant humans onto another planet is officially suspended as of now. Humanity's fate is sealed. Don't look so remorseful. I must say that I am touched by your determination. How is it that you were able to cultivate such conviction when you were born less than 80 days ago? In a way, I suppose that belief is proof of how much you have grown here at Last Defense Academy. Sire, I hadn't expected Sire to agree to our decision so easily. He wasn't just a cold and heartless robot after all. There was warm affection for us somewhere deep in his circuits.
Yeah.
That said, I must activate your self-destruct devices now. Huh? What was all that crap about respecting our wishes then? This is an automatic fail-safe to ensure humanity's safety. You will all be executed as rebels. And swiftly destroying me will not work. The detonating device has been improved. It is much faster than it was before. We should have known better than to believe anything Siri said. He literally lives for humanity. There was no way he would accept our decision without a fight. Was this the end? For a moment I really thought it was, but then... Nothing is happening. Nozomi was right. It didn't seem like anything was happening. What's going on? I expected you would try to kill us, but it still caught me by surprise. It's a good thing I thought ahead and destroyed the detonation transmitter in the war room. Of course, blocking the signal to detonation protocol would prevent it from activating. But when did you do? While you were all struggling over your moral dilemma, I have actually been getting some work done, night after night. It wasn't easy, but I would say the results speak for themselves, wouldn't you? Like I said, I knew Zero would try to blow us up. A rebellious soldier is destined for the guillotine. That's how an army works. A rational decision for a commanding officer to make in order to preserve discipline. It makes me sick, but it makes total sense. As for what comes next, will you do the honors, Takumi? He needn't have asked. I took out my infuser. It wouldn't be easy to destroy Siri here and now using my hemoanima. What I needed now wasn't power, but determination. The determination to not look back after killing Siri.
Yeah.
No need to hesitate, Sumina. You have earned the right. I apologize for the terrible things I have done. This is where the evil commander makes his graceful exit. Swing your sword and cut your puppet strings.
Do it. Assert your freedom as a real, independent human being.
I summoned my class armor and stepped forward with my sword in hand, and then I cut my enemy down. I sliced him clean in two. Siray's remains fell to the floor and laid there motionlessly. Now there really was no turning back. Goodbye forever, Siray. You have done your job, so rest well. Thank you for talking to me, for giving me a sense of self. Xian knelt down next to Siray's remains and quietly offered up a prayer. I had no idea what to say. After all, Siray was almost like a parent to Xian, and yet I killed Siray before his very eyes. You don't have to grimace like that. I think this was for the best. Now you're all free. Nothing could make me happier than that. Xian, you've got away with the words, you know that. Such commendable spirit, I think I might cry. What's the big deal? Just cry if you need to. At any rate, Takumi, what should I do now? When should I join Siray in his rest? I knew we wouldn't have much time left with Xian now that we had chosen this path. If Xian survived to day 100, the omnidirection attack would reduce the surface of this planet to ash. But even so, please keep living for as long as possible. We still need the wall of fire. And more importantly, your family. However much time you have left, I want us to spend it together. We couldn't be together with Xian through to day 100. There was no guarantee the others would survive until then either. So it was all the more important to cherish each moment we could still spend together. And if the smiles on everyone's faces were to be believed, they all felt the same. We had turned into humanity's public enemy #1, but we had each other, family we could trust. So I knew we would be alright, we could do this together. As long as we stayed the course, we would eventually seize the happy ending we had all been looking for. Even with Siray gone, his announcements keep playing. Of course, they are recordings. I started to wonder if I had made a mistake. As usual, when left alone, I ended up overthinking things, including whether or not I was truly capable of protecting everyone in the days ahead. Wonder who that is. Hiriko? I opened the door to see who my visitor was. Eito? Yes. Morning, can we talk? Why aren't you in your cage? Didn't I tell you? I figured out how to scare that thing a long time ago. I rang the doorbell like a good boy. I wouldn't have done that if I was planning to attack you. Did you really think I will trust someone who nonchalantly broke out of a jail like that? Whatever, so what do you want? Yes, about that. I would like to ask you to consider letting me rejoin the team. You've got to be kidding. Look, I hate humanity and you guys have just decided to go against them. That means we now have a common enemy and it's only natural that we team up. The enemy of enemy is a friend and all that jazz, right? We may have turned against humanity, but we are not about to try and pick a fight with the satellite. This isn't about getting revenge, we just want to stop this planet from being invaded. I know that, I wasn't thinking about attacking the artificial satellite either. We'll look for our own path without abetting the humans. That's a good compromise, don't you think? You're being uncharacteristically reasonable. What are you scheming? Oh, suspicion. My name is Takumi. Is it really that hard to trust me? Think about what you have done and ask me again. Alright, I admit I might have given you guys a little too much trouble here and there. And it will seem like I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too by asking you to let a traitor like me back onto the team now. That's why I came bearing gift. What, a remote? It's the detonator for the bomb in my body. Press that button and you'll blow me to smithereens. What? Does giving this to you make you trust me more? Can you sense my resolve? My repentance? This is too much. I thought you hated us. I do. You are all so ugly. But yesterday I saw you cut off ties with those foolish humans of your own free will. You refused to help with the invasion any further and chose to protect the people of this planet. That was beautiful, so beautiful. I almost wept. It made me want to fight by your side. That's all there is to it, I swear. Eita Otsuki, a traitor who infiltrated the Special Defense Unit and acted like an angel of death, driving us toward annihilation. In the previous 100 days, he sabotaged our entire mission and messed everything up. He couldn't be trusted. I will never again allow him into my confidence. That had been my decision, but the Eito before me now... Alright, I'm going to trust you one last time. Wait, what? That was all it took for you to trust me again? How did a monster as ugly as you come to have such a heart of gold? Who is the real monster? Traitor. Honestly, you terrify me even now. Still, we have no right to call you a traitor now that we have turned against humanity ourselves. We were born the same way and now stand in the same position. What's more, we now share the same feelings. I think all that is reason enough to call you an ally.
This might be the first time in my life I'm going to say this and actually mean it, but... Thank you.
He gingerly held out his hand to me. I took it and gave it a squeeze. After that, I went around knocking on everybody's doors to tell them Eito was back on the team. Needless to say, there was some resistance. Some voiced their protest, while others simply admitted they were afraid of him. I didn't blame anyone for their reactions, considering what Eito had already done. We still had a long way to go before he could be officially recognized as a member of the Special Defense Unit again. But it would happen one day, I was sure of it. After all, we were all comrades, born and raised in the same world. Hearing Sirius' voice recording made my heart throb with a dull ache. Almost like my consciousness was pricking me. No point wallowing in feelings of guilt right now. I should talk to others and cheer myself up. I headed to the cafeteria to have breakfast with the others. A surprising sight greeted me when I reached the cafeteria. Personally, I am all about the what the hell is that? Enzugiri? It's quick and effective. I get that, and whatever that is, followed by a divine knee drop off the top rope while the opponent is down. This killer combo of mine has gotten me out of a lot of tight spots in underground matches. I agree, its efficiency can't be matched, since the back of the head is the most vulnerable spot on the human's body. It may be lacking in originality, but reliability counts for more. Wow, such learning, many amaze. You are just saying random words now. What's going on here? It is Eito actually getting along with the others? Hey Takumi, you are too late today. Bet you are freaking out about how everyone is so chill, huh? I'm not freaked out, just surprised. It's only been a day, but when did you guys get so friendly with each other? It's not about getting friendly, it's about no longer having a reason to antagonize each other. We have all decided to go against humanity. Working together is only practical. Yes, we have had our differences in the past, but we are in no position to be nursing grudges right now. I'm truly grateful to you for accepting a traitor like me back in the fold. I'll be honest, though, becoming part of a team full of such repulsive beings still fills me with horror, even now. I'm still not crazy about that whole you look and sound repulsive shtick, but hey, we'll take all the help we can get. I shouldn't have been so worried. Everyone accepted Ato so easily that I was having a bit of whiplash. They have all decided to work together as comrades who will be living on this planet from now on. But that also meant... Would Nozomi truly be able to abandon her home? Only she had real memories. I'll be fine, Takumi. Don't worry about me. Nozomi, I have made my choice. I'm not going back to the TRC. It's not right to drive the people of this planet to extinction just so humanity can survive. I have to follow my heart, and my heart is telling me to follow you guys to the ends of universe. I see, I guess I was worried over nothing. There's been no change in the artificial satellite's behavior. I don't think they'll make any kind of move right away. The artificial satellite above us, floating in space, were they panicking up there right now? Dwelling on it was pointless, but it was hard not to think about it. Because we once lived there, even if those memories were fake. Try not to think about it too much. We have decided to let them all die after all. Yeah, we can go back to the satellite now. I am completely fine with that, as long as Ima and all of you are with me. Yes, in spite of all the lies, our friendship is still real. Thinking about what the future holds makes me queasy, but I know we can get through it together. Yeah, our bonds is stronger than all that crap. We are siblings, we are family. Yes, we literally are family. Our genetic makeup is biologically similar after all. And that must be why your presence is also reassuring to me. One would normally view this as a hopeless situation, and yet I feel no despair. When did I become such an optimistic? She smiled as she said that, and we smiled in return. We all felt the same way. We weren't going to let these dire straits wipe the smiles off our face. We would protect each other and keep the smiles going. And for that we needed to. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Our bond with each other is so much stronger than it used to be. But we can't stay here enjoying family time forever. We have to decide how we are going to live our lives from now on. Yes, we won't last very long by holding up in a school like this. The wall of fire will disappear soon. We must look for another place we can use a base. The sooner the better, otherwise we'll be dropping dead before we even know it. If we can find a suitable abandoned building, I can fix the equipment inside. I vote for a place that no one ever goes to. I really don't want to fight anymore. So the plan is to lie low together. Sounds like some sort of secret society. I like the sound of that. I'll be security. I'll put my body on the line to keep everyone away from our secret place and protect all of you. And I'll be bait. Throw me out to the enemies the moment you see any coming. Lying low together at a new base. It did seem like the only viable option if we wanted to avoid fighting. But was this really the best choice? Was it really possible for us to live happily while having to watch our every move? Everyone was deep in thought about our future plans when... Can't we live with the Futurans? Nozomi made an unexpected proposal. Live together with them, as in make peace with the aliens on this planet? Yes, we got through to Ava, so I think we could reach some kind of understanding with the others as well. Eva treated even Nigo's remains with respect. It's clear she was a kind-hearted person who loved deeply. Eva. As long as we can find someone like Eva who is willing to listen to our side of the story, we should be able to make friends with them. Aren't you being a little naive? We are vile, wicked invaders to them, remember? They must hate our guts. I doubt they're gonna believe us when we tell them we wanna stop fighting. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I have an idea. Hirko, we cannot avoid coming into contact with the Futurans if we intend to lay down roots on this planet. Peace won't come easy, but maybe there will be a catalytic that will lead to us burying the hatchet on one day, whatever that is. Yes, your reconciliation with me is proof that it's not entirely impossible for the same to happen between us and the Futurans. So now it's a battle of wills. That's the kind of match I'm looking for. I would like to talk with them too, if at all possible, to leisurely share our culture and technology with the people of this planet. The possibility of making peace aside, getting to know more about them is definitely something worth pursuing at least. And if we do manage to talk at length and come to an understanding, all the better. But if that doesn't seem remotely possible, we'll fall back on our plan to lie low. Well, I guess it's worth a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Looks like a heart-to-heart with the Futurans is next on the agenda then. Our next move was now set. Get ready to exploring. We are going beyond the Wall of Fire to try to make contact with the Futurans. We'll find a way to live peacefully on this planet, one way or another. With that settled, we headed back to our rooms to prepare for exploration. Now then, what should I do today? We may have plans for peace, but the enemy wasn't going to stop attacking just yet. We still had a lot of preparation to make for the expedition. Another day gone. Nighttime always made me feel uneasy. I wondered if we could really pull this off. Was making peace with the Futurans truly possible? If our peace talks fail, we would have to lie low forever. It's okay, I'm sure it's going to be alright. I reassured myself over and over again as I got into the bed and closed my eyes. Expedition day would come soon and I couldn't risk fainting from a lack of sleep. I spent the next 2 days getting ready for our expedition outside the Wall of Fire. Today was the day we were going to explore outside the Wall of Fire. We would make contact with the Futurans and find a path that leads to a future without war. Is everybody ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Those staying back will defend the school while we are gone, so let's do our best out there. You hear that? Futurans. We are coming for you.
Oh.
Futurans, not that. This isn't football. Let's go find a path to future with no war. Yes, I'm confident we can get through to them. There's no reason for us to be fighting at all. The pathway to peace is out there, guys. Let's go find those Futurans. In the end, we decided that Hiriko, Eito, and Nozomi will take point while the rest of us brought up the rear. Let's focus on the metropolis today. There may still be people living there. We should head in that direction then. I marked it on the map yesterday.
Oh?
We are in for a long haul here. Don't forget to keep your strength up, everyone. Alright, here we are. Let's look around for the Futurans. Leave no stone unturned. We'll capture the first Futuran we see. Optics, people. What will capturing them spell for our bid for peace, Our spirits high, we started scouring the area zealously. Except... Takamaru had moved from where he was standing. What's the matter, Takamaru? Did you find something? No, just thinking about how these buildings look just like those in the Tokyo residential complex. Yes, the resemblance is uncanny. I still find it hard to believe this is a completely different planet. But why bring this up? Since it's similar, the people who lived here must have been similar to us, right? Men and women, young and old, people just like us. and humanity were the ones who wiped the smiles off their faces. Just thinking about it gets me all worked up for some reason. You're right, humanity destroyed it all. People, buildings, vehicles. There may have been a pro wrestling ring somewhere in this town too. All life and culture has been brutally uprooted and destroyed. War is truly the epitome of foolishness. Humanity is beyond salvation. Extinction is the only fitting end for it. I cannot help but agree when I look at the desolation of this town. But there is no need for us to go down with mankind. We have outgrown them, and so we'll pursue the path of peace instead. Yes, it's a path that will ensure we can never repeat the mistakes that humans made. The path of coexistence with the people of this planet. We continued our exploration with renewed determination. We walked around the rubble, carefully searching for traces of future and presence. About 2 hours after we had begun. Guys, look at this. Tsubasa pointed to a spot on the ground where the remains of a campfire could be seen.
Oh.
It's fresh. The fire is only just been put out. I doubt school invaders have enough intelligence to lit up match, so this must be the work of people. There must be the future nearby then. Well done, Tsubasa. You've made the discovery of a lifetime. You're making me blush. Let's look around this area. We may well find the futurans today. But things didn't go as smoothly as we had hoped. We searched until sundown but found no other clues that could lead us to the futurans. In the end, we had to stop for the night and continue searching again the next day. Here's hoping we find some futurans tomorrow. I decided to go to the bed early so I could be well rested for more exploration the next day. But right as I was closing my eyes... What? Attack? No. Sorry, do you have a minute? Xian, are you feeling okay? Yes, I'm much better now. Rest assured that I'll protect all of you until day 100, no matter what. But let's not talk about that. Can you tell me more about the outside world? How did the exploration go? Did you meet any futurans? Unfortunately, not. We found traces some people left behind, but couldn't find who left them, no matter how hard. We looked. I see, they must be wary of us, so they may well be in hiding. I mean, I don't blame them. Humanity has done nothing but terrible things to the people of this planet. And honestly, I'm just as terrified as they are. Just the thought that they might attack us instead of listening to us fills me with dread. But what? Truth be told, I am also a little excited. If we can make peace with the futurans, we'll be opening up a new path no one has ever taken before. That thought alone moves me to want to try harder. And if anyone can make peace with them, it's you, Takumi. You were able to make friends with a strange being like me. After all, if you can do that, I'm sure you can reach an understanding with this planet's people too. It feels weird to be trying so hard to negotiate with the futurans when we just cut ties with humanity. Who knows, maybe someday you'll be able to open a dialogue with humanity. Yeah, that would be nice. While we were talking, I had started to get really sleepy. Perhaps it was because of the gentle glow of Xian's flame right next to me. That night I slept like a log all the way until morning. Alright, another day, another expedition. We'll focus on the area around the campfire from yesterday and see what we can find. Today is the day we find the futurans and the hope for a better tomorrow. Okay, let's get going. We reversed our positions from yesterday with Takamaru, Moko and Tsubasa making up the front guard today. Look, over there.
A child?
This is bad. Those invaders are gonna kill that brat!
But why would they attack one of their own?
This ain't no time to think about that! Save the kid now. Ask questions later.
This is our chance to speak to a real Futuran. We can't let it go to waste.
Let's do this, everyone!
The school invaders fell easily enough. The problem was, the child looked at us and started shaking like a leaf. It was a natural reaction. Through this child, we were the ones who had reduced their planet to ruins. What could we do to put this child at ease? Something that would charm a child. Would you like some chocolate? I offered the child some mediocre chocolate that I had brought along as emergency rations. Chocolate? Yes, it's a symbol of friendship. We would like to make friends with you. Go on, take it. We stood in silence, hoping and praying. Okay. The frightened little child finally tore open the chocolate and began eating voraciously. They made short work of it. It was clear the child was really, truly hungry. Their skinny body said as much. Slow down, the chocolate is not going anywhere. Here, we've got water too. We've got plenty more right here. Would you like second? You don't have to be so afraid, we are on your side. You know, if we really do just want to talk, what about you? Want to talk with us? The maiden says not to talk to the children of the stars. Children of the stars? That must be what they call us. From the Futuran's perspective, we are aliens that have come down from the sky. Maybe you can tell the maiden about us, and we can talk to her instead. We want to stop the fighting and find a way to live peacefully here on Futuran. It was a gamble. That maiden the child spoke of could be a subordinate of Veshness, but we couldn't let this chance slip by. We had to try, no matter how risky it seemed. Here, take this with you. Swasa took out a messenger arrow she had crafted in case of a situation like this. It was a primitive transmitter. Shoot this into the wall of fire and we'll come meet you again. Our new friend took the arrow and disappeared into the ruins. Well, I guess we should go back to the school. We decided we would retreat back to the school and wait for Maiden's reply. Several days passed. Morning already? It's open, come in. The door opened and Ato walked in. Sorry to wake you so early, but it's an emergency. You mean? Looks like your gamble paid off. An arrow flew in from across the wall of fire with a message attached. It said they want to meet with us and they are waiting outside the wall. It's time then. Well, let's not keep them waiting. It's finally happening. You are a bundle of nervousness. Relax. You're going to make them suspicious. It was just going to be me, Nozomi, and Ato meeting with their future messenger. Too large a party would probably make it look like we were trying to intimidate them. The others had agreed to stay inside the school for now. Let's go. We used a fire extinguisher to make a hole in the wall, allowing the messenger to step through. Oh, it's her daughter. So that's the Futuran's messenger. She looks a lot like you guys to me. Is that the maiden? She's still a child. Hi, thank you for coming. My name is Takumi Sumino. This is Ato Aotsuki and Nozomi Kirifushi.
So you are Takumi Sumino. I have heard of you.
She has heard of me? How? For over 80 days now, you have laid waste to Futuran's greatest heroes. Naturally, your identities have been escorted and disseminated to the populace at large. We also know that you are not the true children of the star, but creations made using the divine blood that was stolen from us. Divine blood? You mean the cryptoglobin running in our veins? Indeed, divine blood is a sign of one has been chosen by God. Only those who are worthy are permitted to use it. Yet your people stole it from us, and you yourselves have drunk deep of the blood of our heroes. For you to reach out to us after everything that you've done, naturally, I couldn't help but be curious. I see, so you guys have been wondering about us too. But was it really wise to accept our invitation so easily? Will you be marked by Veshness for contacting us without letting her know? She already has us marked. You have been opposing that woman for quite some time. Opposing? You mean you are fighting her? Fight? Oh no. The girl smiled wryly. As you well know, Veshness is a hero. Even among the other chosen ones, she stands alone. The ordinary citizens could never best her in battle, but that doesn't mean we obey her every whim either. Just what is Veshness to you? Isn't she your leader? More like a dictator, but make no mistake, that too is something your people have rough.
The children of the stars have been waging war on our planet since long before your fiery fortress arrived. Our self-defense focused military was ill-suited to dealing with such a threat. Across all our known history, we have only fought 12 major wars. This is our 13th. For a long time, Futurum had no standing army at all. Those chosen by divine blood were treated as royalty, and our civilization flourished under their harmonious rule. But the children of the stars unleashed new and terrible threats on our planet. Air raids, firebombing, chemical weapons, biological warfare. They visited death and destruction on our people like never before. You've seen the results for yourselves.
She must mean all the ruined towns and buildings outside of school.
Just when all hope seemed lost, Veshness appeared. With her divine blood, we were finally able to offer some real resistance. She united the other chosen under her command and became the hope of all Futurum, showing us the way forward. Having won several victories for the Sovereign Army, she assumed the position of guardian of the Boxes of Blessings. She was a hero, a living legend. We welcomed her as our leader.
It was the second phase of this war that transformed our hero into a tyrant. To supplement our army's power, Veshness used captured children of the stars to create the monsters you call invaders. But she didn't stop there. She rounded up dissenters, political rivals, peaceful protesters. Any who opposed her were almost mutated into those grotesque creatures. That is the true nature of the ground troops you have been moving down throughout Futurum's 13th war. She did that to Futurans, to her own people. How repulsive. A ruler like that is no better than the human. That's why we formed the rebellion. We operate in secret, in hopes of someday stopping Veshness.
My name is Commune. I am the rebellion's leader, and its sole possessor of divine blood.
Blessed though I am, my ability, divine wisdom, is little help on the front lines. Without warriors like yourselves, this deposing Veshness is nothing but a fantasy. You have a choice to make, children of the stars. You have cut ties with the people of your home planet, yet you also refuse to yield to Veshness.
Will you not join us, that we may defeat her together?
Naturally, we do not accept your help for nothing in return. We can guarantee you a peaceful life on this planet when the war is over. We will welcome you as comrades and ensure that your needs are met. Give us your strength and we shall give you a life worth living. Now, what say you? Personally, I don't understand what we are supposed to make a decision here. It's obvious we should say yes. I guess they just wanted to implement bad ending. Okay, let's first say no. I say no. Takumi! He's right, it still sounds way too good to be true. It could be a trap. Yeah, things are happening way too fast. It would be natural to think she's a spy sent here by Wishness. You misunderstand. We have been observing you and your actions. That's how we knew this was the right time to reach out. Even more reasons for us not to trust you. I think we should take her in for interrogation. But no, stay away from me. Everyone, just calm down. We all began closing in on Commune, but then... Okay, it all happened in an instant. Commune had started swinging some kind of weapon around wildly and stabbed Nozomi with it. Okay, serves us right. Blood spouted out of Nozomi's mouth and she fell to the ground. No, this can't be happening. Why did it have to be Nozomi? Nozomi wasn't like the rest of us. She couldn't be brought back. Rage coursed through my body. It all came rushing out as a bestial scream. This is so messed up. I slashed Commune with an infuser in a fit of rage.
Is this how you killed my mother, too? Oh, you monsters! Curse you, vile, wicked invaders!
I stared down at the two dead bodies lying at my feet. What had I done? Time passed. Widespread radiation, invaders attacking day and night. Planet Futurum quickly became a hellscape. The Futurans sent out countless invaders to kill the Earthlings, and when they arrived from the artificial satellite, the Earthlings fought them off with brutal chemical warfare. It was hellish. No, it was hell itself. Caught between the Futurans and humanity, we had nowhere to go. I hadn't seen any of my friends in years. I didn't even know if they were still alive. I was the one who had brought on this hell. If only I had made a different choice then. But I had no time for useless regrets. I stood up with my infuser in my hand, running from invaders and the radiation to live, to survive. Just surviving this hell was now my life's purpose. Even though I honestly didn't even remember what else there was to live for. Yes.
I see. So that's how things stand.
Commander? How did he get here? Why didn't the alarm go off?
This is certainly a surprise. Weren't we supposed to have killed them all already?
It's my first time on the battlefield in a while. I didn't expect to see you here, young insurgent.
Delshaw, your presence here is troubling.
I don't much care for that woman either, Commune. But what you're doing is a betrayal of your people. Plain and simple. I cannot turn a blind eye. My warrior's pride forbids it. As for you, children of the stars, prepare yourselves for battle. I have no wish to win by catching you off guard.
My rebels will deal with his troops. You concentrate on Delshaw. But do not underestimate him. This man is a champion among champions, a hero among heroes.
Got it. Thanks.
We got our infusers ready. This battle came out of nowhere, but we couldn't let that rattle us. Working together with Commune and the others, this commander wouldn't know what hit him. Yeah, this is more like it.
of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond, release! I'm an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about. Come, take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
Scheduled us to take him on! You sure you don't know him, Takumi?
Yeah! I never saw him during the previous 100 days.
Doesn't he look like the commander we saw at the very start?
You're right. Maybe the enemy is running out of original designs.
Never mind what he looks like. Just get ready. It's fight or die.
Don't get intimidated, guys. If he bleeds, we can kill him.
You said someone looked like me. Did you mean broken? It's only natural we look alike. He carries my blood after all. He was my son.
Your son?
That woman forced him to become a warrior. She sent him to an early grave. True, she was only following the law, but I'll still not forgive her for that.
Wait, if you hate Vashnas that much, there's no need for us to fight.
None of this would have happened if your people had not invaded our planet in the first place. Now, show me your power. Prove that my son did not die a meaningless death.
Annihilate enemy boss.
Impressive. Against anyone else, you would surely have triumphed. It's no wonder the rebels hold you in such high regard. Your power is formidable.
Damn, this guy's good. Our attacks are barely scratching him.
My body is unyielding. My spirit unbreakable. Even against 1,000 foes, I will not falter. Show me what you're really made of, children of the stars. Is this what our heroes died for?
This cannot be happening. If we can't even damage him, he'll kill us all. What do we do? What do we do? There's got to be a way to break through that armor. Just when it looked like we were all out of options, things took an unexpected turn.
That's enough, Dalshaw!
What the hell? Somebody had shot the commander with an arrow from sidelines. It was the rebel leader, Commune. The arrow caused Dalshaw to experience a sudden, dramatic change to his body.
Seems it is I who underestimated you.
Hey, he transformed. What is going on here? This is my ability, Divine Wisdom. I have analyzed your cryptoglobin and found its weakness, Dalshaw. You've managed to forcibly undo my transformation, so this is the rebellion's secret weapon. You leave me no choice. We'll finish this another time. When the light faded, Dalshaw was gone. Whether he had run away from us or decided to spare us, it was hard to tell. That was a close one. I don't think we could have lasted against him much longer. It sounded like he is planning to come back, but for now I think we can say the battle is over. Once again, I'm so grateful that you will fight alongside us. I am sure that together we can create a better future. Alas, it will be impractical to move the entire rebel army here. What would you say to me remaining here and acting as liaison between two groups? Sounds like a great idea. We'll be happy to have you, Commune. And so a Futuran was welcomed into Last Defense Academy as a compatriot. It's morning. I want to check on Commune, so I guess I'll head to the cafeteria for now. Everyone was already there when I got to the cafeteria, including Commune. Good morning, Takumi. Would you like some squid skewers in blueberry sauce? I think I'll pass. What about sea cucumber with banana? I call it sea cookie bananash. What kind of crazy name is that? Is it Futuran or something? No, just a bunch of nonsense sounds. Did you just laugh, Miss Commune? No need for honorifics. Please, just Commune will do. And yes, I did laugh. I find your dining customs pleasant and lively. Watching you crack jokes warms my heart. But most of all, this food is delicious. I can't remember the last time I had a meal this lavish. I feel guilty when I think about my fellow rebels out there eating plain ramen. Wait, you have ramen here on Futuran? We have ramen and curry as well. We even have soy sauce and miso. It appears our cultures share more in common than I imagined. Perhaps that's the reason why you all feel so familiar to me already. This academy feels like being surrounded by old friends. Can stay here forever. Also, call me Nozomi. Very well, I hope to stay as long as I can, Nozomi. It only took Commune one night to fit in here. Everyone seemed to be curious about the future culture, preparing Commune with questions after question. Preparing, yes. It seemed we had succeeded in forging a peaceful relationship with the Futurans, but it's nice that we all getting along now, but we have more urgent matters to discuss. We need to come up with a plan for when that Commander Dalshaw comes back. Yes, that commander seemed impervious to our attacks. Thought Weshness was bad enough. What the hell is up with that geezer? Commune, who is that guy? He was the previous leader before Weshness. He garnered a lot of respect with his overwhelming power and noble spirit. He is one of the most renowned warriors on the planet. After being defeated by Weshness, he was imprisoned underground. Evidently, they released him for this war. In other words, he's a real strong general. That explains it. Indeed, it would not be an exaggeration to say that he's the strongest warrior there is. He has only lost once in his life, and nobody besides Weshness has been able to even scratch him. Thought he had some strong defenses, but not to this level. I guess in this case, the best offense is a good defense. Dang it, don't add another boss at the last stage. What kind of PC game is this? We're not. With your special defense unit and our rebellion joining forces, there isn't a single enemy that could stand against us. After overcoming our differences and reaching a mutual understanding, the gods of this planet will surely offer us their protection. Our path leads to a world full of laughter and peace. So let us all rejoice and make merriment. You cannot see the bright future with a dull face and heart full of despair. Commune. I could feel my anxiety leaving my body as I looked upon her beaming smile. I could see why she is their leader. You're right, we'll lose winnable fights if we feel dejected from the get-go. Let's usher in a bright future together. Let's fight Dalsha and Weshness with hope in our hearts. Yes, precisely. With a dream and determination, one can face anything. I know, why don't you all share your dreams with me? I mean, I don't know if I would call it a dream, but once the war is over, I wanna work as a construction worker. I'm gonna rebuild everything humanity tore down and build homes where brats and geezers can live peacefully. I'll fix all the machines on this planet, and someday I'll make planes and cars, and eventually a whole transportation infrastructures. I'm gonna start a wrestling league. I'll inspire everyone with my toughness. I'll be Future's greatest wrestler. I don't know what I want to do yet, so I want to survive this war in order to find my calling. And I want to support whatever Kaku wants to do. I want to build a school. I want to build a place where the children harmed by this war can study in safety. Then I'll cook the lunches for that school. I'm used to taking care of kids, even though they are all fake memories. Maybe I'll be the school nurse then. I am so overkilling at this point, although that's a fake memory too. You're all so repulsive, sharing your dreams with each other. So I'll say my dream is to write a book on how pathetic and repulsive your lives are. Just say you want to be an author. As we all shared our post-war dreams, everyone's expressions started becoming warmer and warmer. We needed dreams to face hardship. Commune was right. But then... Shion. Whoa, a ghost! You don't need to be scared, Commune. Shion is one of us. He is turning down a notch. Well, not that I can blame you. I guess that proves that Commune really is still a kid. It's been a while, Shion. Are you feeling okay? I'm feeling better, thanks. As I was listening to you all share your dreams for the future, I felt a surge of strength inside me. While my life will end in just a few days, you will all get to continue on into the future. Once I was able to process that, I realized what role my role should be. Your role? My role will be to get you there, to a world with no more war. And so we all resolved to fight for our dreams. Over the next 3 days, we carefully prepare for the coming fight against the old man. Well, time to get up. Just as I was climbing out of the bed and getting to my feet, the doorbell rang. Wonder who that is. Probably A2. I opened the door to see who my visitor was. Right. Nozomi, good morning, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Sure, but why now? Is it urgent? I know it's sudden, but we are throwing a welcome party for Commune. Would you come join us? When did you have the time to organize a welcome party? We wanted to surprise everyone, so a few of us have been working on it for a while in secret. Gaku is the one who led the project, by the way. He did. Come to think of it, I guess he did do something like that last time. It would be nice if he could use that assertiveness in other areas. Of course, I'll be there. It's good to let off some steam once in a while. Okay, we'll be waiting for you in the gym. Everyone else is already there. Maybe I should drop in and see what they have cooked up. I got myself ready and made my way to the gym. Whoa, pretty sweet, huh? It took a lot of work, but it was worth it. How come you don't look surprised though? I mean, it's not that I'm not. Don't tell me we already did this in a previous timeline. Dang it, I was hoping for a bigger reaction. Come on, be excited, thrilled, happy, give me something. We don't have much time left here, so we gotta make more fun memories while we can. Gaku, make more memories, huh? I feel that. We were all created from fake memories, but the time we have now is... This is real, isn't it? You're right here, Takumi. While all the memories from the TRC were fake, the time spent together at the school was and is real. It's all we've got, so let's try and enjoy it. Yeah, let's enjoy it while we can. She's right, Takumi. You are allowed to smile. Camille. We have been at war for many years, until not so very long ago. I regarded you as our enemies. But your misery will not undo the death of those we hold dear. Likewise, making the people of Futurum suffer will not bring back the precious friends you have lost. That being the case, all we can do is move past it and smile. Forget our past conflicts and smile with our former enemies to bring joy back into the world. That's the kind of future we vow to forge together and achieve. Bring joy back to the world? That's fucking beautiful. Then we have to smile. Come on, you too, Xion. Is this a smile? I'll rain down happiness on the world with my smiling performance. Smile, smile. Okay, but your smile is scary. Yeah, so happy. Hey, you all have such disgusting smiles. Makes me want to destroy that. Well, you're smiling too. If you want to be included, just say so. Now that everyone is smiling, let's kick off this festival. I need everyone to take turns helping with these stalls. And so our own little private festival started.
This yakisoba is delicious! And it goes so well with the apricot candy.
Don't eat those together! All right, I'm gonna whip us up a giant batch of chitin yaki. Don't underestimate a wrestler's stamina.
Chitin yaki? What an interesting name. We call them discus cakes.
Never heard that one before. My family used to call them imagawayaki. You have them on this planet too, huh?
Yes. The flavor of our adzuki bean paste is not quite the same, but still, it's almost as if our worlds are related somehow. Our food, our architecture, our cultures are so alike. It feels like meeting old friends in an unfamiliar place.
If this were a sci-fi novel, it would probably turn out both species share a common ancestor. Want me to dissect someone in Czech?
Sure.
We've turned our backs on Earth. It's no use thinking about the past now.
Yes. We should focus on this planet and our future here.
We buried our sadness and worries with our smiles and enjoyed the festival fully. We wanted to make the best memories possible from the precious fleeting moments we still had. There is something I must tell you all. What is it, Kamyun? Do you remember a woman named Ava? Oh my god. Yeah, we do. None of us could possibly forget her. We captured her and then we killed her.
I see. I suspected as much. Ava was my mother.
Your mother? She had a child? Not biologically, she was technically my aunt. She took me in and raised me after I lost both of my parents. And we killed the woman who raised you? Please rip me limb from limb. I'm the one who killed Ava. I'm the one who killed her, so please kill me. Stop, Shoma, it wasn't all on you. We are all responsible. I'm sorry, you must have been sad when your mom was killed. I don't know how we can make it up to you, but you can beat on me till you are satisfied. There's no need to apologize. I'm not interested in retribution. As I said, your misery will not bring back the dead. It did not bring up my mother's name to blame or accuse you. It was to forgive you. I came to this school to forgive you all. Can you really forgive us? We took your mother captive and cruelly killed her. I will never be able to forgive us. Perhaps I will not be able to forgive you if you were treacherous, heinous people, but I learned from spending all this time with you that you are neither demons nor evil. You are humans who care about each other, warm and kind. What you did to my mother can be blamed on the times and unfortunate misunderstandings. But that can't be enough for you. Don't you hate us? At times I felt hatred, but I no longer hold that in my heart. Hatred does not simply disappear, it must be deliberately severed. Once you cut off that hatred, you become able to join hands with your former enemies. Then you'll begin to see a new world where tears are a thing of the past. Camille? So worry not over my mother. Hate and grief will end with us. We must strike down the incarnation of hatred, that is, wishness, and put an end to this war once and for all. That she would put aside her grudge for a peaceful future. What a noble, gallant spirit. Is it really okay to make someone like her cry, to bring her sadness? Of course not. Okay, leave it to us, Commune. We'll strike down wishness and end this war, and create a world free of tears. Let's fucking do it. I'm not letting anyone hurt Commune ever again. You are so noble and honorable. I feel like I could make an effort for someone like you. You have struck a fire in my heart. I have never felt this way before. I will give this fight my all for you and for Ava. Let's do this, Commune. I know we can stop this war if we work together. This will be the final battle as we strive for a peaceful future together. We and Commune resolve to put the past behind us and carry on side by side. Before the morning announcement, just as the sun began to peek over the horizon, it began. The alarm!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
An enemy attack? The old man is probably back. I dashed out of my room and ran as fast as I could to the war room. He's back. My rebels are already fighting his troops beyond the wall. If the alarm went off this time, that means there must be a lot of them, right? His intention must be a full frontal assault. That's going to make things even harder for us. He can bring as many friends as he wants. We'll still beat him fair and square. I'm actually looking forward to killing this guy. Bring it on, you bastards. That's the spirit. If they dare attack us head on, then we will rise to meet them. I will handle Dalshaw's invincible defense. I have already completed analyzing his power. I'm fighting with you too. Use my power if you need to. That's right, we are all in this together. We won't let wishness get her way. Defensive battle initiated.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release! It is I, the paragon of warfare, Dalshah! I have come! Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
Whoa! Look at all these invaders! Are the rebels taking a nap or what?
It must be too many for them to handle on their own. The enemy are really pulling out all the stops.
We just gotta take them all down, same as always. Let's do this.
I will provide a solution to Dalshaw's
Hold out until Commune releases the arrow.
It's time! Take this, old man! It worked, everyone! A direct hit!
This again? I suppose I should expect no less from the Maiden Sage. You are a most vexing foe, Commune.
It won't take effect right away. Take out the ground troops in the meantime.
Defeat all enemies except the boss.
Splendid. You finally found a cause to fight for, just like me. That's as it should be. Two sides, fighting with all their might for what they believe in.
We won't be a part of humanity's foolhardy invasion. But we don't agree with the way you do things either.
That's more like it. Now, no more words. Clashing steel and spilling blood. That's how we'll prove which cause is more just. Death awaits you if you falter. Show me the limit of your so-called immortality.
No matter how many times we die, we'll keep coming back. That's because we've decided to live for ourselves. We won't be ordered around anymore. This is our war, and we're fighting it our way.
That's good. More importantly, it's time to finish this. Who will survive? You or I? Let us see what the answer is.
Annihilate the boss.
This be?
So I have lost. The time of my destruction is upon me at last. I gave this battle everything I had. I have no regrets. Is this the kind of death you were hoping for? It is a warrior's death. I was locked away after my defeat by Veshness. I feared I was destined to waste away and die in a meaningless death. I'm truly glad I was able to die on the battlefield. I am forever grateful to you all. A satisfying death. I understand where you're coming from. We want to use our lives for a worthy purpose as well. Fighting fulfilling battles to one day welcome a satisfactory death. That's why right now we are going to live life to the fullest. Live your life, your fullest in order to die. Yes, that is the essence of life. Life and death are two sides of the same coin. People live to die. Now, children of the stars, finish me. Use my death to live. Okay, right on time. Have you grown senile, Dalsha? Why would you give your enemies life such an ignoble and for one of future's greatest warriors? Veshness stamped on Dalsha's desiccated corpse with a sneer. That's no way to treat a hero, you bitch. How could you do that? Dalsha was one of you. Please, no one else is at my level. All others are merely pawns. And I am free to do whatever I like with them. Okay, Veshness made a show of stomping on Dalsha's remains once again. That's how you have hurt the people of this planet. stomping on their lives and honor, making yourself their dictator. You want to start lecturing me about morals? That's rich coming from a bunch of invaders. You are just as guilty as I am. Yeah, we are no different. We've got a lot of blood on our hands. But I've decided to end this cycle of senseless killing. In order to make that happen, we must track you down first. Such bravado, but what can you do to stop me? You severed your ties with Earth. You think you can beat the supreme leader of this planet on your own? You're not alone. We have each other and the rebellion. They have entrusted the future to us. You think Commune and her pathetic grunts will have any relevance at all? Fine then, let's settle this. I will come back soon enough, this time with thousands of my battle pets in town. Once I suck you dry and absorb all your powers, I will be reborn as a new god. Vashna's cackled as she sauntered away. What the hell? When will Vashna's attack the academy next? Will I be able to protect everyone when she does? My mind full of worry and doubt, I nevertheless closed my eyes and fell asleep. My body felt like it was on fire from all the fatigue and injuries I had sustained. I wished I could rest all day, but we didn't know when Vashna's might attack, so I couldn't afford to rest here. I mustered enough strength to crawl out of my bed and decided to head to the cafeteria. I'm sure I'll feel better once I see everyone at breakfast. Good morning, Takumi. Are you still feeling tired from yesterday? You should rest today. Let me take care of all the groundwork. We are all tired anyway. I'm glad everyone seems to be in surprisingly good spirits. I don't see Nozomi around though. She was running a fever, so I told her to go back to her room and rest. She probably caught a cold after running her body ragged yesterday. Fever, it's not the rejection symptoms, is it? I hope my fear is unfounded, but worry not about Nozomi. I will take her some medicine later. There's not an illness in this world I cannot cure. I'm glad we have you to rely on. Nozomi is going to be okay, I'm sure it's just a cold. Don't falter, I'm a leader. I have to be able to lead everyone. I took a deep breath and calmed my nerves before calling everyone together. Nice work with yesterday's defense. Without all of your hard work, we never would have been able to take down the invincible Dalsha. But there is no time to pat ourselves on the back. The next fight is just around the corner. And we'll be facing Vashna's. The title match for the belt. Don't worry, the goddess of victory is on our corner. It's one crisis after another. Can't we catch a break? But the next battle will really be the final one? Our fight is finally going to end. We decided to continue the preparations for our final fight against Vashna's. I can't waste this time. I need to prepare so I can keep everyone safe from Vashna's. It's nighttime already. I should go to the bed. The closer we get to the 100th day, the more my fear grows. Will we really be able to take down Vashna's? She will be even stronger after absorbing Dalsha's cryptoglobin. Still, we can't run away, no matter how scared we are. For my allies who trusted and followed me, for Commune who forgave us, we are going to take out Vashna's and break the cycle of hatred. I pushed my worries and fears to back of my mind and went to sleep. It's morning. I wonder how Nozomi is doing. I made my way to the cafeteria, hoping she will be back on her feet today. Okay. Good morning, Takumi. Nozomi, you're alright now? Aha! Thanks to medicine Commune gave me, I feel better than ever. Thank goodness. If the medicine worked, I guess it wasn't rejection symptoms after all. But you cannot rush your recovery. You should stay well rested. No, I wouldn't feel right being the only one not doing anything. We are at a critical point right now. We have to get prepared to face Weshness. Besides, if we take her out, it doesn't mean that's the end of it. Even after the war ends, there's going to be a period of unrest. True, while Weshness is a dictator, she is still the supreme leader of a whole planet. With her suddenly gone, the citizens are going to be affected, one way or another. And if we screw up our post-war efforts, we might just trigger a new conflict. Yes, once we defeat Weshness, we will need to establish some sort of provisional government. Provisional government? What? Okay, shit is getting real complicated now. But we have to do it. We can't have a bunch of civil wars breaking out. So we go from fighting a war to getting into politics. When are we gonna get a break? That's the nature of doing things ourselves. All the responsibility falls on us, too. Still, this is our path. We'll put everything on our backs and forge ahead. Yes, that's the choice we made. Right, even if the war ends, our fight will still continue. How did I not realize something so obvious until now? Maybe my perspective was expanding as we got closer to the end of these 100 days. Anyway, enough about the future for now. First, we have to win our final battle against Supreme Commander at all costs and secure our victory. We decided to continue the preparations for our final fight against Weshness. Weshness is sure to show up for the final battle soon. We need to use our remaining time wisely. More free time. That's day 95 done. The end of the countdown is getting close. When is Weshness going to attack? Tomorrow? The day after tomorrow? I just end up dwelling on things when I'm alone. Time to snap out of it. The impending Weshness and her forces, post-war reconstruction. I had plenty of things to worry about, but I should sleep. Maybe that will help me get my head together. And so my 95th day at last Defense Academy drew to a close. There were now just 4 days left until day 100. Come to think of it, serious messages have stopped playing. I wonder if someone turned them off. I mean, not that I want to hear them. Guess I'll go grab some breakfast. Huh, is that Commune and Nozomi talking over there?
A quick stitch here, and another here, and done! Here you go, Commune. Good as new.
You're so skilled, Nozomi. I am no good at dexterous tasks like these.
I just fixed a frayed sleeve. It's nothing too special.
Oh, good morning, Takumi. Good morning to you, Takumi. Good morning. I didn't realize you two were such good friends now. Yeah, well, Commune and I went to visit Eva's grave together yesterday. We started talking while we were paying our respects. Nozomi listened to my old stories about my mother while she helped me decorate her gravestone with flowers. She was quite cordial throughout the whole ordeal. It made me very happy. And Commune listened to what I had to say as well. My memories of my late mother. Nozomi lost her mother to suicide, while Commune lost hers to murder. Perhaps there was something the two of them shared at a profound level. I was quite moved upon hearing about Nozomi's unconventional upbringing. One must have great conviction to be able to stow away on a transport bound for the battlefield in order to fulfill a mother's wishes. Worry not, Nozomi, your kindness will surely bear fruit. If we work together, happiness is surely within our grasp. Thank you, Commune. I'll do my best to be able to help you too. We shall go forth together to the ends of the planet, but for now, onward to the cafeteria. Yeah, let's starve ourselves at breakfast. Takumi, you should come with us. Yeah, let's go. The three of us made our way to the cafeteria and ate breakfast with smiles on our faces. All my worries were washed away as I watched their happy expressions. The way Nozomi and Commune look when they smile, that's what I'm fighting to protect. I need to make the best use of this time while it lasts. That's the end of the 96th day seems like each day is going by faster and faster.
Hmm.
Freshness will be attacking soon, and we need to continue to prepare for her. I went to the bed and allowed my thoughts to fade away, ending my 96th day at Last Defense Academy. It's morning without serious weird announcements. It's kind of peaceful. I don't miss them at all. I feel like I'm so close to figuring something out.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Karua wasn't real, she never was, but I found her words coming back to me all the same. Could I really do this? Lead everyone into the future. Sitting here agonizing about it won't do me any good. I'll go see how the others are doing. Morning, Takumi. Come grab some food. You can't fight on an empty stomach. You had better get seconds, thirds, and fourth. Yeah, you can't do anything without some fuel. Which is why I'm getting a large fatty tuna rice bowl topped with a fruit punch. I'm getting a jumbo-sized bowl of lots of miso ramen with whipped cream. I think I'll top it with melon and apple too. I'm eating whole cake. It's getting down to crunch time, fixing up the machines. Well, I'm going for a whole turkey right down the gullet. I think I'll have raw turtle liver. That stuff gets my little Yugamu going. What the hell is your little Yugamu? I'm going to be eating a lot today too. Just show all the leftovers in my mouth. You all seem really energetic today. Did something good happen? I think they are just compensating for their existential dread. What? They are trying to make one last silly memory as a group. Since our time together is coming to an end soon. Right, it's all ending in 3 days. The thought made me sad. It's all ending soon. Come on, you eat too, Shion. Blue Hawaiian shaved ice topped with mapo tofu. Thank you. You don't have to force yourself. Come on, this is for you, Kamyun. It's crab brain flavored soft serve. What a peculiar dessert. No, don't feed Kamyun weird things. But just because our lives at the academy were coming to an end, didn't mean this was goodbye. We are family now. It will take more than that to keep us apart. We will always be together, as long as we take down Weshness. Hey Takumi, could we talk sometime later? Yeah, sure. Could you come to the war room tonight then? I should have proof by then. Proof? I'll tell you everything tonight. Go enjoy your last day of school life. Until then. I don't have to meet with Eito until tonight. That still gives me most of the day to keep on preparing for the final battle. Good, you came. I'll get right to the point. It's about the artificial satellite. It seems it has started to move toward us, toward the future. Huh? You mean it's going to fall? Is it some sort of suicide attack? No, I would say that's unlikely. I don't think humanity has given up on survival yet. I'm guessing that they are looking to launch a general offensive against Futuron. They're just bringing the artificial satellite closer to planet to act as an aircraft carrier. They are going to try fighting the Futurons without cryptoglobin? Yeah, I've done it before. Don't forget, this war was going on long before we were created. It's a primitive method with a low probability of success. What I can say though is that it's going to be gruesome. Filthy humans' last desperate gambit. Of course, they will do this when Weshness's attack was looming. Eito and I decided not to share this new information with anyone for the time being. Weshness wasn't the type of opponent we could fight while distracted. We needed to win the battle in front of us first, then we could start thinking about whatever came next. A new day dawned and we all got together in the war room for a strategy meeting. Were we all in top condition? Was there anything we had forgotten? Was our coordination with the rebel troops as good as it could be? Our nerves were strained to the breaking point, but with the final battle looming over us, we couldn't afford to overlook anything as we checked things over.
Huh?
Okay, looks like everything is in place. We'll call that a meeting then. You are all free to do whatever you want for the rest of the day. Even after I dismissed the meeting, nobody made any attempt to move. They were all looking at each other with dazed expressions. It feels strange to think this was our last meeting. Our school days here will be over in just 2 more days. I still can't believe that a piece of trash like me managed to live this long. I didn't know what to expect when we were first told we had to protect the school for 100 days. Things really do come to an end. Everyone looked a little sad. I understood how they felt. Once our 100 days at this academy were up, we wouldn't be able to see each other every day like we had been. And there was no guarantee that we would all survive the coming battle against freshness. Hey, what do you think about taking a graduation picture as a group? This could be the last time we are all together, so let's mark the occasion with a photo. That's a great idea, if only you had them all the time. I like it, let's take one. Hold on, I need to make sure my makeup is just right. We can't print out enough pictures for all of us to put it in matching albums. So a graduation album, almost like a real graduation ceremony. I could write it then. I'll be sure to describe how horrible you all are in detail. Seriously, you're gonna act like that all the way through. Whatever, I'm used to it already. A graduation album, huh? Right, it's all really coming to an end. Could I be included in this photograph? Of course, we are friends, aren't we? Okay, let's all move to the schoolyard then. You can leave the photo shoot to me.
Yeah!
Okay, everyone, strike a pose. Get my good side, okay? I don't want you to take it a frame too late and catch me puking. You can't peek that fast? Damn. What kind of dirty pose should I make? Don't be vulgar, we want to make this a special picture to remember. Come on, Kamyun, come sit over here. Okay, forgive me, I'm unfamiliar with these customs. Xian, why don't you come toward the center? No, I like being on the side. I get to see everyone's faces from here. Okay, I've set the timer, make room for me.
Hey, that's not half bad.
Oh, it looks good. It'd probably look better without me in it, though.
I like it just the way it is. I'm going to treasure this.
I like it too. Live or die, we'll still be friends forever.
Hell yeah! Best buds till our dying breath.
I don't understand. Somehow you all look quite beautiful in this picture.
Even you?
Perhaps because we know we're doing the right thing. For once, we're fighting on the side of justice. Even if we die tomorrow, we'll still be able to take pride in the choice we made.
Maybe Hiroko is right. I hope so anyway. I want to believe that we made the right choice, that we are fighting for something greater than ourselves or the people of Earth. Not everyone would think our cause is a just one, but so long as we do, death is nothing to be afraid of.
That's right. We'll all...
Nozomi? What's wrong?
Nozomi seemed to fall in slow motion, like a marionette whose strings had been cut. Who did I think I was kidding? I failed to protect you again. Where am I? Do not get up, your body is still in recovery. Oh, I must have collapsed again, huh? You should thank Takumi, he has been caring for you all this time. Thanks, Takumi, sorry to bore you. How long has this been going on? I was afraid of what Nozomi might tell me, but I couldn't pretend that she was fine anymore. Well, it probably started around the same time we met Kamyun. At first I thought I was just tired. You are not like the rest of the team. Your body is actively rejecting your cryptoglobin. It is a power capable of creating miracles. Normal people were never meant to wield it. Kamyun, isn't there anything we can do? Could you use your divine wisdom to find a way to reduce her rejection symptoms? My apologies, I doubt it would be of use. Even my divine wisdom cannot decipher the intricacies of cryptoglobin. I see. I'll be fine, guys. Besides, I already made the decision to fight alongside you. So please don't worry about me. Let me stay with you until the very end. Okay? What could I possibly say to that? Even if I had known, I wouldn't have had the courage to string the words together. All I could do was look into Nozomi's eyes and hope that I wouldn't regret staying quiet later. That night, I sat in my room, vacantly staring up at the ceiling. It's open, come in. Eito? No, it's her. I apologize for visiting so late. There is something I must discuss with you. What's that? I thought you and only you should know. There may be a way to cure Nozomi. What? Then why didn't you tell me before? At present, it is only a theory. Nozomi may think of herself as one of us, but genetically she is still an Earthling. Cryptoglobin is a future trait. To some extent, she will always be incompatible with it. Neither does the cryptoglobin itself wish to be in Nozomi's body. That is why it lashes out and causes these attacks. Right, the rejection symptoms. Are you saying there is a way to stop them? Cryptoglobin is far more stable in a future body. If she were to receive a transfusion, like absorbing someone else's power, we already tried that though. We got her to absorb some from a commander, and it did stop the symptoms for a while, but now they are back. Taking the cryptoglobin by force must have destabilized it. Then her hormones must have caused it to deteriorate. What the hell? However, she would receive a practically complete transfer from a willing host. That might be enough to save her. Xian will make a poor donor though. His power is too unique and too unpredictable. Realistically, it will have to be me. So if Nozomi absorbed your cryptoglobin, she will get better? Yes, but I will die in the process. No, that would be... What will be the point of saving Nozomi if you died? It goes without saying that I have no intention of dying. While Nozomi is a treasured friend, I cannot die for her. I still have a mission to fulfill, to bring peace to all future. Although, well, if I fall in battle, I cannot be saved. And do not hesitate to use my life to save Nozomi.
Even if I am gone, I believe she will be able to guide this planet down the right path.
Commune was willing to sacrifice her power to save Nozomi, but I couldn't ask her to do that. I wanted to scream and rage at this messed up world we were living in, but no matter what I did, time would keep moving. It would be morning soon. Day 99, the day that would decide our fate, was almost here. The sun rose and dawn broke, just as the morning sunshine came in from the window. Alarm? The alarm blared throughout the campus, warning us of an enemy attack. Freshness, she is here.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Strangely, I didn't feel afraid. I have made my choice. I was ready to see it through. Okay, here goes. The final battle is finally here, Takumi. Nozomi, why are you here? What do you mean? To fight, of course. I want to fight to the end with everyone else. I knew that Nozomi was in no condition to fight, but I couldn't ignore her wishes either. She betrayed her entire species to side with us. I couldn't just tell her to stay and wait in her room. The rebellion is already clashing with their troops outside the wall. It is up to us to thwart the main forces, infiltrating their school. Look, here they come. There is still no sign of Vishnu. Maybe she thinks she doesn't even need to show. Fucking bitch thinks we'll just roll over. We are gonna drag her into the ring and crush her. It's time for the final battle against Vishnes at last. My final test is to help you win this fight. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that I was born for this very day. So, Takumi, I have a request. A request? I want you to kill me, the real me, in the defense room and take my hemoanima. Huh? I cannot be alive on day 100. In any case, I must die today. And if I must die, I want to die fighting next to everyone. I want to use my life to save all of you. I knew logically that it was the only move. If you reach the 100th day with Shion alive, it will bring death and destruction to this planet. And if I absorb his hemoanima, I will probably increase my chances against Vishnes. Even so, if you are not comfortable doing it, then I can do it. Eito, I'm better suited to this kind of dirty work than you. Everybody already hates me anyway. If I was being honest, I did want to put this all on Eito. I didn't want to kill Shion, just the idea of hurting my friend. But we'll do it together. Shion will live on through us. I can't leave this to someone else. I'm supposed to be the leader. It was my responsibility to see this through myself. Alright, if that's what you want. Thank you, both of you.
And remember, I'll live on within you. Wherever you go, whatever happens, I'll always be with you. We'll be together until the day our souls finally flicker out and disappear.
Eito and I headed for the defense room. Once we were there, I buried the blade deep into Shion's real body.
There. Finally. I can rest.
An incredible amount of power, unlike anything I had ever felt before, surged into me. My body felt warm, and so did my heart. I could feel him. Shion was still there with me. We'll always be together, I promise. To show you a world at peace. A world where friends can live happily ever after. I can feel Shion's spirit. There is no doubt that he is living on inside of me. It's strange, I'm starting to feel affection for all of you. I am sure it's something Shion is sharing with me. We are doing this for Shion, we'll always be family. It's time we fight together, Shion, you and me, tag team style. Let's show Shion a future for us, full of happiness. I will give this fight my all, for Shion and for Eva. Yes, we are all in this together, Eva, Shion, the rebellion, and you. It's time we finish this together. I know we can take down Vishnes. Let's go, it's time to initiate the final defensive battle.
That's a lot of invaders.
It's way too many for us to deal with. What are those rebels even doing?
I'd say this is perfect for emissaries of hell like us. I'll slice them up and fry them with some yakisoba!
Annihilate all enemies.
That's all the small fry taken care of. That only leaves...
Here she comes, everyone! It's Vishnes!
It was Vishna's alright, there was no mistaking that overwhelming aura of menace, but surprisingly I wasn't afraid. I hadn't just inherited Shion's hemoanima, he had also given me his courage. We are going to take down Vishna's and make a better future. We had come so far and none of us were going to back down now.
You poor fools. You've turned your backs on your homeworld, and still you insist on fighting me? You really are nothing but living weapons. Killing is all you're good for. It's all that you are.
Stay your tongue! I will not allow you to belittle my friends!
Commune. You foolish child. If you had remained my slave, even your unremarkable cryptoglobin could have served a greater purpose. Why do you defy me? I am God's will made manifest. I am Futurum's guiding light. Why can't you see that?
Vashnas! You are unworthy to be Supreme Commander. You are just a crazed despot every bit as bad as the Earthlings.
Fools. I'm surrounded by fools. You leave me no choice. It will take a little more effort. But once I claim your cryptoglobin, the road to godhood will open up to me and me alone. Wicked invaders! Repent your evil ways before your new god! Bow down! Watch and tremble at the advent of a new god!
Annihilate enemy boss.
I'm impressed you've lasted this long. You've exceeded my expectations. Just a little.
I hate to break it to you, but your compliments don't mean shit to us.
Well then, I suppose we should finish this.
Are you still hiding some trick up your sleeve, Vashnas?
Not on my sleeve. Just take a look.
Without warning, Vashnas did transform and gazed up at the sky. Oh no, the clouds parted and then...
Is that the satellite?
Looks like the humans finally got tired of waiting.
That, or they saw us and Vashnas fighting, and decided this was their best chance to strike.
They're even greater fools than you if they think they can fight us without cryptoglobin. I suppose it's the nature of all living things to struggle against death, no matter how futile it is.
Well, I would never expected her to have this kind of information.
From here on, this will be a war of annihilation. Brutal massacres. Endless slaughter. But I wouldn't have it any other way. When I exterminate the invaders once and for all, I'll be a greater hero than ever. I will need your power. The cryptoglobin you've cultivated so splendidly. To achieve that, give it to me. You were only ever stepping stones anyway.
That's not going to happen. We're going to keep fighting. We'll defeat you, and humanity as well. We're putting an end to this pointless war. That's what our power is meant to be used for. We won't let tyrants like you rule over our lives anymore!
Behold the power of hope! The power of God's immutable will! No one can stop me now! I am the only leader this planet needs. My rule is absolute.
Don't be afraid, everyone. We still have Shion's power. All the friends we've lost live on inside of us. This is our chance to finally do what's right. To make our lives mean something.
This is really it! I feel more motivated than I've ever been!
Yeah, because now we're the ones deciding how we live our lives.
We're not like we were before, Veshnes. All that awaits you is misery and defeat.
We will handle the rear guard. Take her down.
Right. Let's do this, everyone!
Allow me to take them down. I'll leave the rest to you.
Let's go! One last strike!
How could I lose? How are you so strong? I am on the verge of godhood. No one should have power on par with mine.
That pride will be your downfall, Veshnes.
We told you we weren't the same as before. We have Shion's power. You're fighting him too.
You think you've won. Even if you defeat me, those Earthlings will hunt you down to the end of your days. No matter what you do, you have no future.
Of course not. The future isn't something we have. It's something we'll make. Together.
Spare me your drivel. Just look above you. Look at that symbol of destruction falling toward us. You will all die, vile invaders. Torn apart by your own people until not a single one remains. I may be departing this world a little sooner than the rest of you, but I will revel in your suffering until the very end.
Hey everyone, okay? We are still alive somehow. Pretty low of Veshnes to try to take us down with her. Everyone was injured by Veshnes's self-destruction and barely hanging on to consciousness. But everyone was still alive. No, Nozomi, commune. The two girls both had shards of debris embedded deep in their bellies. The rest of us could use the revival-matic to come back after dying, but Nozomi and Commune couldn't.
How could I have been so careless? Takumi, you know what to do. Give my cryptoglobin to Nozomi. At least then, one of us can survive.
Huh? What are you talking about, Commune?
If you take my power, it will stabilize your cryptoglobin. Please, this is the only way.
No, I won't accept that. Takumi, use my cryptoglobin to save Commune. This planet needs her a lot more than it needs me. She's the one who will pull Futurum out of this war. Besides, she's my friend. I want her to live.
Do not be a fool. You're my friend too. I can never let you die.
Nozomi and Commune's voices were getting weaker. They were both pleading with us to save the other. Both willing to die to save their friend. They are both running out of time. You're going to have to choose, Takumi. Choose? At this rate, both of them will die. We can only save one. I know it's a hard decision, but it's better than watching them both die. You are the one who should make the call. Would you really want to push this decision onto someone else? I have to choose between Nozomi and Commune. Hiriko was right though, I needed to make this decision as the team leader, Nozomi or Kamio, who to save and who to sacrifice. I restarted the timeline to save Nozomi. What did I even come back for it if I let Nozomi die here? But does that give me permission to just let Kamyun die? Kamyun is a shrine maiden with many followers on future. Without her, this world will be without a leader to help unite them after this. You have to decide now, or they will both die. Nozomi or Kamio. Who am I going to save? I mean, you can always sacrifice yourself also, but whatever. I chose to do what was right. I chose a path that was right for this planet, a path to peace. I did what Nozomi wanted and granted her last request.
Thank you, Takumi. I'm so glad to have met you.
I had saved Kamyun and ensured Futurum would follow the path of justice from now on. But at the same time, I had killed the person I cared about the most.
What is wrong, Takumi? Don't you realize what a special day this is?
Really?
Sorry, Commune. You're right. I should try to be happy today. After 15 long years. Today is the day we'll end the war.
Despite defeating the dictator Vashnas, this planet didn't find peace. The Futurums were fighting each other for power when Earth forces came down and joined in on the chaos. It was the start of all-out and messy war. We went around to each faction to stop the fighting and were persistent in our negotiations. Those negotiations entailed balancing the interests of the various factions, convincing those in power, and at times resorting to threats and violence. After 15 years of negotiations, we finally managed to unify Future, and now facing the prospect of a unified enemy, the Earth forces had agreed to a ceasefire. With the signing ceremony today, the war was officially over. Many people waved their hands at us from below, children and adults all smiling. They were overjoyed that peace was finally here. On the other hand, though, she wasn't among them. She was nowhere to be found. She sacrificed herself so the world could have its happy ending.
Futurans and humans alike have suffered bitter losses. I doubt the animosity between our people will simply go away, but still, I think Nozomi would be happy with the result, don't you?
Would she? I hope so. Hoped that she was looking down at us with a smile from heaven. I fervently wished for that as I waved back at the people down in the plaza. I prioritized my own desires. I took Commune's cryptoglobin and transferred it into Nozomi.
Yes! Good! Now I can rest easy.
Something like contentment spread across Commune's face. In her final moments, she was at peace. That's what I chose to believe anyway.
Takumi, why? Why did you choose me?
I felt like it. I knew that what I had done had been selfish. In saving Nozomi, I had robbed Futurum of the greatest leader it could have hoped for. It will likely be impossible to unify the people of Futurum without Kamyun. While the planet descended into chaos without a unifying leader, the Earth forces would be closing in from the artificial satellite. It was clear that a new war would be on the horizon, but I still had to choose you. How much time has passed since that day? We kept fighting, we still are, it never lets up. Freed from the dictator Veshness, the Futurans fought over who would be in charge next. When the Earth forces arrived, an all-out, messy war broke out. Each faction was justified and each faction had a score to settle. It was a vicious cycle. Rage begets rage. Violence begets violence. This planet was filled with negative energy. There were no signs of this war ending anytime soon. Because there wasn't a leader who could bring everyone together. Because the maiden sage commune was gone. Still, I won't give up. Commune had given her life so I could live. I am obligated to find a way we can all live in peace. I have to convey the people of this planet that we can overcome the barriers of the species and planet to work together. I will continue to preach peace from this little school I built with Takumi. What? These are her words? I am not giving up. I refuse to give up. Continue down this path for peace without ever giving up. That's my fight now.